Welcome to Up to Speed on Cardinal Television at St. John Fisher College.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Up to Speed, a show that brings you up to speed on some of the biggest sports stories throughout the sports world this week. I'm your host, Julian Winters. Let's get right into the show. Starting with the National Football League. We have only one winless team remaining. The San Francisco 49ers won their first game of the season at home against the New York Giants. The 49ers defeated the Giants 31-21. This win was not only the first win of the season for the 49ers, but for head coach Kyle Shanahan. He was able to get his first win as a head coach. The 49ers have finally got this monkey off their back, and now it's time to see if the Cleveland Browns can do the same. One NFL head coach that could be out of a job soon is the New York Giants head coach Ben McAdoo. Unfortunately, he has led his team to a 1-9 record. Besides the record, there have been reports that he has lost the locker room. Can Coach McAdoo do anything to save his job? Now, onto some professional basketball. This past weekend, the Los Angeles Lakers point guard Lonzo Ball became the youngest player in NBA history to record a triple-double. LeBron James held this record, but not anymore. On the road against the Milwaukee Bucks, Lonzo had 19 points, 13 assists, and 12 rebounds. Although the Lakers lost, this accomplishment is still impressive. I don't want to imagine what LeVar Ball is saying and doing right now. The Utah Jazz have lost their big man Rudy Gobert to a bone bruise. Gobert collided with an opposing player and limped off the court afterwards. The Jazz will be without their big man for at least a month. His presence on the court will be missed, especially on the defensive end. Let's switch gears to talk about the Major League Baseball. One superstar could be traded soon during the offseason. The Miami Marlins outfielder Giancarlo Stanton may be in a different uniform next season. The Marlins have been talking to the Boston Red Sox, Philadelphia Phillies, St. Louis Cardinals, and the San Francisco Giants. No matter what team has the best offer on the table, Stanton has a no-trade clause in his contract, so he will have the final say. What team do you think Stanton is most likely to waive his no-trade clause for? After winning this year's World Series title with the Houston Astros, Carlos Beltran has decided to retire. Throughout his career, he has been to the All-Star game 9 times and a 2-time award winner of the Golden Glove and Silver Slugger, AL Rookie of the Year award winner in 1999, and the 2013 award winner of the Roberto Clemente Award. Those are some amazing accomplishments for Beltran, who may be headed into the Hall of Fame at Cooperstown, New York in a few years. The MLB has released the award winners for each category, like Golden Glove, Silver Slugger, Rookie of the Year, and more. To find out what stars won what award, go check out MLB Network's website or check your alerts from ESPN or other sources. It's time to talk some college sports. First, college football. The second best school in the nation lost this past weekend for the first time this season to Auburn University. The University of Georgia lost 40-17. Georgia is now ranked 7th in the AP Top 25 poll. This loss would definitely hurt their chances of making the playoffs. The Bulldogs need some luck. Can they get it? Another highly ranked team lost this past weekend. Notre Dame lost to the University of Miami in a lopsided game. The score of the game was 41-8. Notre Dame was ranked 3rd in the nation, and now they are ranked 9th. This team needs some luck, too, to try to get back in the hunt for the playoffs. Stay tuned to find out what happens next. The Tennessee Vols have fired their head coach, Butch Jones, with 2 games left in the season. The Vols were blown out by the Missouri Tigers on the road this past weekend. To replace Coach Jones, Tennessee has named defensive line coach Brady Hoke as their interim head coach. They are hoping this was the right decision. Let's continue to talk about college sports by talking about basketball. Congratulations to Coach K at Duke University for becoming the first Division I coach in college basketball history to have 1,000 wins at one school. While at Duke, Coach K has won 5 NCAA tournament championships and multiple Coach of the Year awards. Congrats again, Coach K, for your legendary career at Duke. This has been another episode of The Speed. Be sure to tune in next week for more sports stories that you might miss. Remember, I'm your host, Julian Winters. Catch you next time.